Sir, can I share the link to my students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, can I share the link to my students?
Okay, sir. Okay. Jayala teacher?
Sir,
Start here.
start ചെയ്യാല്ലേ? Okay. Good evening all. It's my honor to welcome each one of you to this webinar on Power of Self-Esteem for Teachers, organized by Marbasilis College of Education. We know that self-esteem is a significant trait for teachers as it plays an important role their confidence, effectiveness in teaching and student relationship building. A strong sense of self-worth helps teachers overcome hurdles, stay motivated, and create a positive learning environment. First and foremost, I extend a warm welcome to our esteemed speaker, Dr.Suresh Kumar Murugesan, Assistant Professor, Department of Psychology, the American College, Madurai. We are truly grateful for your presence and look forward to your valuable insights on this crucial topic. I would also like to extend my sincere welcome to our General Convener, Dr. Sunit Kumar GN, Principal, whose leadership and guidance makes events like this possible. A special welcome to our Student Convener, Ms. Aparna Shaju. Once again, a warm welcome to all. Let us have a productive and inspiring session together. We welcome you, sir, once again.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for that lovely welcome. I would like to record my sincere thanks to my close friend and a mentor, I can say, a guide, a good friend of me, Dr. Sunit Kumar, sir, the general convener of the program. And I also thank the program convener, Mrs. Jayakalaman, the vice principal of the college, and student convener, Ms. Abarna Sajid. And all the members who are here, I'm really delighted we share my learnings regarding the power of self-esteem. The self-esteem is very, very important topic, but less preference is given to the term, I can say. Why I'm saying these things? If we look at the people who are sick or illness, there are many causes are there. It is not a single cause. There are many causes are there. But one of the primary cause we can say that immunity. Okay. When the person's immunity goes down and they are more prone to all the physical illnesses. Self-esteem is very, very important for us. It is also called psychological immunity. When your self-esteem goes down and you are prone to all the psychological illnesses. And it is not said by. So you may understand that the importance of self-esteem. And why teachers? Why self-esteem is important for teachers? I think you all know that teachers are the role models for the students. And we are called, including you and me, we are the teachers. We are called the second parents for the children. Second parents. Children will learn, or the students will learn, not from our words, from our accents. If our self-esteem is not projected properly, whenever they are observing us, and that will be reflected. That will be reflected, and it has a huge impact on their personal, professional, like academic and social component. So it is important that we need to be an ideal role model to portray our self-esteem to our student. Okay. Give me a minute to share my screen with you all, and you will get on some more insights regarding the topic, and where I'm going to give on detailed inputs regarding the data and all of that.
டாட்ஸ் மாதிரி இருக்கே.
ஆமா ஆமா the essential tissue பத்தி வருது.
வீடியோ இல்லல.
Friends, you can mute your. Thank you. I hope you can able to see my screen. Okay. So I divided my presentation into three components. So one is about to understand the key terminologies and fact about it. And the second part is about how we can develop those things. What are the different strategies are at the end? So this is the outline of my presentation, where you also get importance of self-esteem and various definitions available for that. The challenges or obstacles there for having ideal self-esteem or good self-esteem, and strategies to build a self-esteem. These are the presentation outline. First, we need to know the difference between these three terms, like Kannadasan and Yesudas. So, Das, when it comes to that, we cannot claim that they are the close one. But here, it is a comedy term. I used to say that. And when we look at that, self-esteem, self-confidence, self-worth, it's like very similar to each one of them, but it has a difference between understanding these terms. So I'm going to give on some insight regarding this. What is self-esteem? Self-esteem is a sense of self-worth. Please understand, self-worth is part of self-esteem. A sense of self-worth. What kind of sense of? Overall sense of self-worth. Overall here, what they mean overall here? Here overall they mean that your self-worth about your cognition, your feeling, your personal behavior, and social, what other people are thinking. And when we consolidate all these four, that we can call as self-esteem. I hope I given a brief and concise understanding for the term self-esteem. The second one is self-confidence. What is self-confidence? If I am confident only when, if you ask me to drive a car, if I am confident, I will say yes. If I'm not confident, I will say no, not ready for right now. Generally, the people who are not having the adequate skill, for example, singing or dancing, if the other members are calling for them, can you do a dance for that? Can you sing a song? And they will say that no, I'm not, it's not a comfortable. It means they are not confident, they are not having the adequate skill. So they believe that I have these abilities, I'm not having these abilities. Okay, that is called self-confidence. Self-worth. Every one of us, we are having the values. Values. Some of them are inherent, some of them are nurtured. The difference is there. Some students now, while they are joining the B.Ed program, for teacher training program, naturally they are having the ability to teach. Some of them, they are not having the ability naturally, which means inherent. It is the duty of the teacher educators. So most of the teacher education institutions, irrespective of whether the person having inherent ability or not having the ability, they are making or preparing or creating a values of teaching, an art of teaching. So that we can say, it is the duty of the teacher educators. So self-worth is something we recognize our inherent values. Okay, my value is not to lie, be on time, punctual. So these are the values. If you know about that, we can call as self-worth. So the minor differences are there between these three terms. We need to aware about it. Okay. Why self-esteem is important for a teachers? Okay. The students will laugh when the teachers come to the class. There are two reasons. One is about the teacher is making the fun or cracking the joke in the classroom while he was teaching or she was teaching. And the teachers, when they are teaching, the student laugh, it is because they are not showing an adequate skill set of teaching in the classroom. Okay. How you can have the adequate skill sets? One is, once your self-esteem is very low, I'm saying that very low, the people think that they are having the skill set. What we can call as a pseudo. The people are not having the knowledge or skill, but they believe that they have everything. They know everything. If anyone says that I know everything, which means they are not all learning. The teacher is the one who need to learn every day. So when before going to the class, the teacher is having the lesson plan in the hand itself, it boosts their self-esteem. They know the worth. They know the worth of the lesson plan, what they are having in the hand. They feel they are more confident, which will improve them, their self-esteem in a better level. When your self-esteem is not appropriate, not up to the mark, or if it is inflated, healthy self-esteem, unhealthy self-esteem, inflated self-esteem. These are the three types are there. But I would like to make healthy self-esteem is very important. Healthy self-esteem is there, and they properly ensure everything before going to the class. They will have the, for example, if it is an online presentation, they will have the PPT with them and the key points and explanation in that key notes as a notes. And they also have planning for that, the presentation, how much time we are going to do that, the lesson plan, everything with them, which will ensure effectiveness. If they are not having adequate self-esteem and if these things are not done properly, and their effectiveness will be goes down. I hope you all, every one of us, even including me, I too witnessed in the classroom that some teachers are finding mistake of the student or scold them in front of other members are the one who are having low self-esteem or inflated self-esteem. The healthy self-esteem teachers are the one who will never ever try to malign or putting the student down in the classroom in front of others. We all know that the healthy self-esteem important for the teachers to take care of the mental health of the students. See, when you are not putting the others down, okay, if you are a teacher, if you are not putting your students down, if you are taking care of their needs, a relationship will not shed. And they will come forward you and they will make a very good relationship with you. Healthy self-esteem people, they have adequate coping mechanism to take care of their stress. Stress is very common. Academic stress will be there, and administrative stress will be there, and work-life balance stress will be there. There are many stresses predominant, even if you are expecting or not expecting. It is an omnipresence in everywhere, any teaching environment. Every teaching environment you can able to see. And the high self-esteem people are the one, they aware about that, this stress will be there, and we need to develop coping mechanism. They mentally prepared. They prepare themselves for coping the stress in personal and professional setting. When the teacher is having adequate self-esteem, it will increase the efficiency of the teaching in the classroom, nurture the relationship with students and colleagues, and it also help the teacher to cope the stress most effectively. That's why we need self-esteem. Okay. As I told, there are three types: healthy, unhealthy, and inflated. Unhealthy and inflated are the wrong one. There are many people are think that they know everything, or they, what we can call as an unhealthy, inflated one. Healthy self-esteem, when you look at, these are the signs we can able to, these are the characteristics. These are the features you can see with your teachers. One is about they confident about the decisions. It is done. It is done. It is on full screen only. Can you able to see my screen, friends? I'm sharing the screen. I think I'm
Yes,
on.
sir.
Someone messaged me. They are not able to see. So can you able to see healthy self-esteem sign in the slides? Anyone? Please.
Now, okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Maybe in the beginning it may stuck.
Okay.
Now can you able to the next slide? Low self-esteem warning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I think so. These are the slides I presented earlier. I think it may be some stuck technical issues. You may not be able to see the previous slides. Okay, I will come on to that. healthy self-esteem science. The teacher is having healthy self-esteem. They are very confident about the decisions what they are making. Okay. They trust the judgment what they are making. Judgment is not about negatively, not about over positively. So it is about neutral. And they are the one who take a risk. Take a risk. Try new method of teachings, new model they will prepare. They try new technological innovations like using various AI tools for teaching, using AI tools for preparing the lesson plans. They take a risk, and they are the one who validate the content generated by those material, and they will use it. And very important thing, the last one, healthy self-esteem people having high regarded character is that they never react to the criticism they are receiving from the students, colleagues, and the other members in the society. If the teachers are the individual, their presence we can able to see in the classroom, in the faculty room, and in the social media presence also. And they are very good in handle the criticism. They respond, not react. You know the difference between reaction and responding. Responding is something. Why the people are criticize us? When you know the true meaning. See, when the teachers are criticizing when you are doing something wrong, it is for your constructive. It is for making you more uncomfortable in the future. But if the teacher is doing for when you are doing good, when the teacher is criticizing, friends, can I continue? Okay. So when the teacher is criticizing, when the students are performing well, we need to understand. So healthy self-esteem people are aware about that and they behave properly. Okay. Someone is very good in drawing. Okay. Thank you. Low self-esteem only. Here are the signs of the people who are with low self-esteem. And they avoid taking the risk. As I told, healthy self-esteem people, they never fear about making the risk, making the decisions. Okay. And over apologize. Sorry. So these are the things if you see in a person, which means they are having low self-esteem. And you can able to see excessive people pleasing, which means they are the one who are more submissive to the higher authorities. And they try to please everyone, they are looking at them. And they everyone they have to say they are a good person. Burnout. Easily they will be more aggressive. They burst out at any time without having any reason. For simple triggers they are getting from the environment. They are having self-doubt about, so when we are asking the student, when we are asking the teachers, can you come forward and take up the coordinator role? And they self-doubt whether I'm the adequate skill set to present it. And these things we can predominantly see among the people who are having low self-esteem teachers. And they are easily getting tired. Okay. There are many studies were proven. And these are some of the findings I'm going to let you know. High teacher self-esteem, which has a direct connection or relationship between the positive impact and the learning. Okay, high self-esteem among the teacher has a high relationship by the research, which proven that positive impact and the learning. So the students are open to learn with the teacher who are having good self-esteem. And we can also see in a classroom, the teachers are the ones who will foster the qualities or abilities of the student in the classroom. we can see positive classroom. And it is like more constructive rather than destructive or criticizing in nature. Few studies also quoted. And the high self-esteem teachers are the one who are role model or stepping stone or foundation for the success of the student. Why? Because they look at the student will follow the actions, not the words. Please understand. Many of the teachers believe that it is my duty to give one instruction and what is right, what is wrong. But they will do what is appropriate. Not. They will exhibit the behavior which is not appropriate, which will not allow them to progress in the positive manner. So it is our duty. I can say we have to be an ideal role model, and the students will learn from the role modeling rather than the words of the teacher. So we need to be very cautious regarding this. And there are many challenges other in front of the teachers. A few of them I would like to quote the members over here. One is about heavy workload. And there are people around in my place, the community, in the society. Many people think that there is no role for the teachers, but they are getting huge money. They are earning a lot of money. But if I ask them to come and take a class for 1 hour, friends, please understand, for taking on 30 to 40 minutes of class, the teachers supposed to prepare, if they are expert or experienced, they need minimum 2 hours. The beginners, they need to 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours for taking 1 hour class. See the burden of the teacher. And this is the one side. And another side, we can able to see the teachers not only given teaching jobs alone. The present education system expecting a lot from the teachers. They have to contribute for research. They have to contribute for documentation. They have to contribute for extracurricular activities. There are many expectations are there on the teachers. Unrealistic expectations. And they will put a deadline. Within that time, they have to work on that. And many teachers are having their personal life, and it's very difficult for them to manage. Friends, anything would you like to ask me, or if you have any questions to me, please let me know. And lack of support is another important challenge, I can say, in front of the teachers regarding the self-esteem. So many of the teachers, for example, gratitude. When the teacher is doing something good in the classroom, and that particular action, the particular inputs from the teacher is not properly appreciated or recognized by the superiors, even by the students. And when the teacher is writing on the blackboard, and he may write something, if they may make a mistake and while in the spelling, and some of the student will rise and say that, ma'am, there is a mistake in the word what you have written on the blackboard. But the same student will not say that there are other words are properly written. We were not trained to appreciate and acknowledge the good thing done by somebody else. And we were culturally tuned or trained to find out fault in others. So this is another challenge for the teachers. When the teacher's work is not properly acknowledged and appreciated, and their self-esteem will goes down. If the self-esteem goes down, as I said in the beginning, it is on psychological immunity, which means they are having more prone to all the psychological issues. And another important challenge is that a student comparing one teacher with the other teacher. Some teacher by nature, as he said, inherently, they are having very good potential to have a relationship with other members or students, are cracking the joke. Other may not be. When we are comparing, and they will say that, no, that teacher is very good teacher for me, but you are not so. When you say these things, the self-esteem goes down. These are the challenges. The teachers, the beginning teachers, compare themselves with other members, which is also cause for their poor self-esteem. So don't do that. And how we can manage these 3 challenges. So based on my experience, I would like to bring the answer to the members over here. Heavy workload, so you can frame the time schedule, checklist. So what are the work are important, what are the work are not important, which work need to be done immediately, which one we can done at later stage. So when you do these classification checklist, and you can able to manage that one. So when you feel that you are not appreciated or under recognized by the student or other members, start from yourself. When someone is doing good and you can appreciate them and inform them, when you found these things, you can appreciate others also. Comparison. Don't compare yourself with others. Compare yourself with yesterday's and today. Okay. And friends, can you able to see the power of mindset? Anyone kindly please acknowledge.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So the power of mindset, I think there are two mindsets are there. The successful people are always having growth mindset or open mindset, we can see. They believe in learning. Every day they will learn. There are many people I know that once they are getting into the teaching job, they never study anything. They stop at one point of time. But close to. But we need to understand that the most successful, high self-esteem people are having growth mindset. They continuously learn. I know there are many people are there. A professor, he's not in a teaching field, but he has done nearly 40 degrees. And another one is that now I cannot say all the students. So in my class, there are nearly 50 students are there, and around 50, I can say 18 students are. Every once in a week or once in a month, they will come and say this. I have done a model from Coursera or Allison or something, which means they are growth mindset. They never believe that they know everything. They continuously learn. And fixed mindset is another thing. Okay, it's enough for me. With that ability, what I'm having, I can able to manage. So this is a fixed mindset. They will not grow. And it is a character for the inflated self-esteem. Inflated self-esteem. And we need to understand that there is no smooth road for the teachers. There is no smooth road for the teachers. We are having many challenges in teaching. We need to aware about that, and we have to prepare ourselves to overcome those problems. There are many ways are there to develop our self-confidence. So how we come to know that there are many occasions we have to self-reflect. We have to know our self-esteem. There are many scoring assessments are there, and we can assess where we are, whether we are in a low level or moderate level or above average or high. So we need to know about when there is an healthy self-esteem or high self-esteem, and we can stop. If you are having not, and you can find a way, you can strengthen that. And there is one way you can able to improve your self-esteem. When someone is recognizing or acknowledging, appreciating good thing done by you, your self-esteem will increase. Someone is criticizing and putting mistakes on the work which you have done by you, and your self-esteem will go down. So there are many people around us, they know that we have done something, but they will not appreciate us. So our under recognized our things will putting us down. But if we know that what we have done is good. So are we doing self-appreciation? Are we recognizing our own strength? Are we celebrating our achievements? How we can do that? There is many people will say that set a small goal. No, need not to set a small goal, set a autonomic goals. Autonomic goals, minor goals. When you make one step, and you have to celebrate. We are expecting someone will come on and celebrate, acknowledging and appreciate you. When you do something, you can acknowledge and appreciate. It's very important for the teachers. Set a goal. As I said, don't set a mega or life goal. Set a larger goal, long-term goal. Set a micro goal, even not micro, is not small. Go for atomic goals. Atomic goals will, when you look at the thing which you have achieved, in a day, you will find that you have achieved a lot of atomic goals. So that will increase your self-esteem. That is very important stepping stone for successful teachers. And there are many strategies are there. And here are a few strategies I would like to let you know. One is self-compassion. Be kind to other members. Be kind here. What I'm saying that where the teachers will be there, the teachers are with that student. We have to be kind with the student. Where we will be there, we will be in the faculty room with other teachers. We have to be kind with other teachers. But actually, what is going on? The presence I'm saying there, the politics is going on. And the ego issues are very predominant among the fellow teachers. And there are some students are more favoritism, and some students they will be putting down. They will not very close with them. Self-compassion is be kind to yourself and others. How you can be kind yourself? How you can be kind with students and teachers? There are one of my Ph.D. scholars' husband is on vice chairman of one of the very big corporate company. So when I met them, when we are discussing, and he told me that when he was joined in a master's program at US, and US, you all know that they will not respect the teachers. But when he went there and when he given the respect to the professor, and they were very happy. What he has done, he has done nothing. So when the teacher is having 2 files and he asks, can you give me one folder to me? I will carry up to your table. And it is very new to them. He was very kind. And these small random act of kindness was recognized when he needed financial support for paying the fee. And the same professor who came and paid. See what he has done? He carry over the file what the teachers had, the professors had. It's nearly on 500 meters. What is the benefit he got? When he need and tired need for paying the fee, the professor came forward. So try to be kind to your students and other members. Very important. Self-compassionate and love yourself. Love yourself. See, when you groom yourself, your self-esteem will increase. It's one of the component of self-esteem. And physically fit. You will take care of the holistic health. So self-compassion directly or indirectly pushing you towards healthy self-esteem. Set a realistic goals. As I said, don't set long-term or unrealistic goals. What many people are having. They are having unrealistic goals. The targets are not achievable. See, when we are failed to achieve our targets more often, and we are having that mindset that hopelessness and helplessness, we are more depressed, which will destroy our confidence. And any attempt when someone asks, can you try? No, I will not get that. Because more unrealistic goals we set and we tried and we failed. Okay. And positive influence. Surround yourself with the positive people. I know there are many friends are there for you, and some of them are making you more comfortable and some of them are putting you down. What you are supposed to do that? You surround yourself with the people, the positive person, which they are more optimistic in nature. They are giving more hope and the support system for you. And they are the one you need to surround yourself. And that will boost your self-esteem. When the people, just imagine the other side. They are not giving hope. Whenever you try to say, no, it will not happen. What will happen? So your self-esteem goes down. Even if you are having adequate skill set, you will doubt about those skills when you are more often hear those words from your close friends or people around you. Okay. Be kind. See, negative everywhere, I can say that. The negative words, very simple, you can able to know. Close your eyes and ask about yourself. You can hear an inner voice. You can hear an inner voice and very carefully listen that. What kind of word it is saying that? No, you are not worth for that. No, you are good enough and you need to improve. It will say 3. One positive, one neutral, one negative. If it is a negative, it is mandatory. You have to restructure it. Restructure it. What we can call as an automatic negative thoughts. Some people are friends. Guys, anything would you like to say? Okay, thank you. So avoid negativity. So as I said, when you hear negative word, negative talk about yourself, you have to reframe it. You can Google it. That is called automatic negative thoughts, which are very common. Some of the people, whatever the attempt we are making, whatever the things we are doing, and they will say that no, it will not happen. Then negativity, positive self-talk. The positive affirmation, I can show that there is one search over here in the internet where you can able to see. Just give me a minute. Here you can see there are many affirmations are there. 30 days positive affirmation you can able to search. 30 days. Why I'm not able to type? So these are the 30 days positive affirmation. You can able to get many. So you take a printout of it, or you can place it in your where you can able to more often see. And these things, when you use more often, that's very important for you. That's very important for our self-esteem. And these are the practices you can do. And realistic goals, as you said, don't set a long-term or unrealistic goal. Set a realistic, small. Even the small, we can say micro. In micro, you can go for atomic goals. Celebrate the wins, what you have done. And it could be done more often. And you brand yourself. Many teachers are failed to do that. See, every teachers are having uniqueness. It may be on handwriting, or it may be on the way of presenting, it may be on preparing the lesson plan, or it may be preparing the models for the teaching. You understand where you can able to shine and develop the skills and be more authentic, more unique in front of others. Other very, very important component, and many teachers will not do these things. I suggest you, it is very important for the teachers that if you want to have a healthy self-esteem, see constructive feedback, not a validation, constructive feedback. Listen what they are saying. Okay. If, when you're going for a paper presentation, I used to say that there are many students are not listening at all for the inputs given by the expert. Once they've done their presentation, thank you, they're just going and sitting it down. Don't do that. Listen properly. Okay. Learn from the others. When you found something good in other members, when you found something good in other members, you can learn from them. I remember someone saying that my screen is not visible again. I have done that. Okay. Thank you. So the insights means when I remember the youngsters who came for a webinar series, and they are highly engaging in nature. They are highly engaging and they are interacting with other members. We can learn from them. And they are using interactive tools for that. Learn. When you found something which is unique, which were not practiced by us, and someone is doing in our profession, we can learn from them. And continuously refining our skill sets. For example, 50 years back, we used to go from one place to another place by bullock cart, or we can use ambassador car, but right now we are using advanced car, electric and auto driving cars. So improve the skill set we need to improvise. Otherwise, you may not. As he said, surround yourself with positive influences, positive people. Build a network. There are. I remember one of my students. He was done a Tamil language. Now he is in Singapore. When he was doing masters in 2008. He very clear about that, sir. I want to go to Singapore. Because the salary here and there, it is on tenfold. So what he has done, there are many people told them, no, you are from Tamil medium and you are not able to go there. But what he has done, he found there is a group in Singapore, the people who are working in abroad, they are having the network in social media. That is the time Orkut was very popular. He is not having any other social media, Orkut, where he joined as a member. He completed in 2010 and Orkut, and he found that network and where he introduced and he got on many queries regarding how I can apply and everything. Build a network. And he was more confident and his self-esteem is on highly healthy. Avoid toxic, limit exposure to negativity. There are so many of them, how much time you are spending in a social media, and most of the time, whatever the content you are getting from social media are highly toxic and negative in nature. I think as per my knowledge, the only state, the first pioneer state in India is on Kerala, and they are teaching in the schools the reliability of the content what they are getting from the social media. It was done nearly 4 years back by one of the IAS officers. I still remember during the COVID time, there are many false propaganda were circulated in WhatsApp and everything. And the first government, as per my knowledge, Kerala government is the first government in India. They are pioneer for curbing the toxicity, negativity, spreading the negative or false information in the social media. Do the same thing and connect with the like-minded people. So when you like something, you can, nowadays it is very easy for us, you can able to know about it. Continuous learning. And when you are having more skills and you are upgraded by yourself, your confidence will go, and that is a step, one of the important component for your self-esteem. And update yourself, upgrade yourself. For example, when you are using the mobile phone, now Android, there are many versions are there. No? Android 1, 2, 3, 4, now we are having 15 or something. So self-worth. Feel pride about the accomplishments, what you have done. Yeah, I have done these things. Because of me, and that person qualified the examination, TET examination, NEET examination, NET examination, you can say. And that will increase your self-esteem. Positive affirmation, as I said, you can Google it, 30 days positive affirmation, take a printout in a big chart. Or I remember in your shop, where in Amazon itself, we can able to see 30 days positive affirmation. You can buy it nearly, it will come 300 rupees only. Place it where you can more often visit. I am capable. I am resilient. I am potential. I am valued. So these are the words we can able to see every day. You can able to see when you are saying about yourself. And there is a saying, what you say to yourself, and that is you. It is called constructivism. I hope you are aware about that. Social constructivism and constructivism. See, there are many people, they use the word only positively, which means they believe that they are positive. Physical health is another important. Do exercise regularly, and the present generation are not doing properly. Not doing properly. Many of them are obese in nature. And when we ask them, will you do the exercise? No, I will not. But they want to be healthy. Do regular health exercises that improves your mood and your emotions are happy and your self-esteem will be good. Have an adequate sleep. These mobile phones are the one culprit for killing your sleep. Your sleep qualities are falling down. And when we are not having adequate sleep, the very next day we can show irritability or cognitive functions are declining. Nutrition is another. We need to know about. The youngsters are very poor in maintaining the nutritious component. They eat only one. They eat fat or carbo. They go for any one of them, not the mixed or composite one. They need to go for that. Okay. So here is another point, the imposter syndrome. See, you have to recognize that whether there is an imposter syndrome means, see, you have that the evidence of success in many components, but you feel still you are feeling inadequate. That we can imposter. Doubting about your abilities. You feel that you are cheated by somebody else. And these are the imposter syndrome, and which is very common among the teachers. Very common among the teachers. How we can fight with that? Acknowledge your accomplishment. When they are not acknowledging or appreciating your accomplishment, do by yourself. Focus on the strength rather than that mistakes. You look at every one of us, including me. I'm not having a lot of skill sets. If I look at that, what I'm not having, I used to say this example to many of the occasions. When I was attended one of the interviewer, they asked to write about strength and weakness. I thought that I must be truthful. I wrote only 4 points in my strength, and weakness I wrote 12 points. The MD of that particular institution who came and told me that we are rejecting, you are highly qualified, you are fit for the job and everything is okay, but we are rejecting only because of that, the column what you are at. You've given more negative observation about you rather than your positive qualities. If we are observing you, and if you are recruited in our organization, you will find fault in yourself and others. You will not find strength in others. That is the reason we are not recruiting. See, it happened to me nearly 20 years back. It not happened recently. 20 years back, it was happened to me. See, focus on your strength rather than that weakness what you are having. Every one of us, we are having weakness. Try to make the weakness into positive. Challenge your negative thoughts. As I said, we are having automatic negative thoughts. You can Google it. There are some of the thoughts. For example, I can't. I will not say no. So these are the automatic negative thoughts. There are alternatives are there. I can't, instead of saying I can't, I can, but I need a little more time. Same answer. Answer is same. So try to practice these things. And reframing the criticism and setbacks. So many people, they fail to do that. The persons with poor or low self-esteem people. See, when you fail something, you look at that, it is an opportunity. Why you fail? Okay, these are the reasons. But can you able to overcome that? If not, don't try that. Don't try that. Every setbacks are a chance for us to grow, where we will know that, okay, so these are the areas. I remember once I was invited for the interview to the one of the central university, and myself and another person, that we are the competitor, because he scored 82, I scored 78 out of 100. I thought that I can outperform her in the interview, but I failed. And when I'm coming back and when I'm looking at my score, first he got a 4 marks. How she got a 4 marks more than me? And I found that she was received an award for her recognition. I'm not received. Then I found that the importance of getting recognition from the academic association and professional associations. So when after that I was applied. If I was applied before that, the failure, I may score 10 more marks. I'm 6 marks above than her. I may be now, I may be a professor of one of the central universities. Okay. So when we fail that, we can learn from that. Analyze, don't internalize. And many of them are that we believe that, okay, no, I can't. So when someone is saying, no, you can't. So we may don't internalize more, don't make it more, personalize it. Learn from the mistakes, and that will increase your self-esteem and work-life balance. As I said, healthy self-esteem people, they strike the balance between work and life, the personal life. They will set a boundary. I remember a professor of mine, after 6, he never attend a call if it is come from the student. Set a boundary. And you all know that now there are many issues are happening. Protect your personal time. So when you are with the family, it's meant for the family time. Self-care. There are many well-being activities there. Improve your positive emotions. Forgive the mistakes done by you and others. Avoid the burnout. And these are the things you need to practice. And active listening is another thing. Understand the concerns. You will be more empathetic. It is very important for the teachers. Why the students are not attending in a class? From their perspective, understand that it may be the teaching is not good. The person having personal issues, acknowledge it. You are not supposed to teach everyone to become a no. Majority of them, if you make a change, then you are a most efficient teacher. If you are making everyone into good level, I think you are a poor teacher. I think you are destroying the self-esteem of the students because you are focusing on only one component. Assertive. Be calm and say no whenever you cannot able to do that. See, and this quality is very, very poor among the teachers, I can say. That's why I put this slide more particularly. Encourage the colleagues and teachers. Why? I'm saying that, for example, if there is a festival, okay, I receive my friend Dr. Kumar sir for Onam, I'm receiving the gift. So what I will do for a Diwali, I will send a gift to him. So when I get, I'll give it back to them. So when you encourage the colleagues, they will do the same thing for us. When you're putting them down, and they also do the same thing. So listen them and support them. Share your success and give a pathway to them, and how you can success also. You can help them also. Get a positive feedback and give a positive feedback to other members. So these are the quotes I would like to keep. Overall, I would like to what I want to try to say here. Self-esteem is on immunity, psychological immunity for the teachers. When the psychological immunity goes down, all the psychological problem will be common among the teachers. If the teacher is psychological problem, they cannot perform in the classroom most efficiently. Not only classroom, even for the faculty room and other places. So self-esteem is a very, very important, and that will curb the psychological problem. That will make you to feel more positive, more happiness. And people feel more satisfied in their personal and professional life. And understand that you cannot achieve in the next day your self-esteem. It is a process. There are a lot of ways, as I said, you can do those, which one you feel more comfortable, which strategy you feel more comfortable, that will make you to have better self-esteem. You can practice it. Go step by step. And finally, one thing I would like to say, create a support network. Be an authentic helper for other members who are tirely in need of help from you, and you feel proud about yourself. When you give to other members, it is very important for boosting your self-esteem. With that, I can again record my sincere gratitude to the principal of the college, Sunit Kumar sir, and the vice principal ma'am, and student coordinator. Thank you so much for listening. And if you have any feedback, constructive or anything, I'm open for that. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Paul, for that. Thank you. Thank you. Sir, I have done from my side.
Sir. ഹലോ, ആർക്കെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സാറിനോട് ചോദിക്കാം കേട്ടോ. എന്തെങ്കിലും ചോദിക്കാനുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ. സാർ ആരും ചോദിക്കുന്നില്ലല്ലോ.
Okay, ma'am. So they are giving more compliments in the chat box. I given them. Thank you. I do share a presentation with you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
സാർ അപർണയെ വിളിച്ചോട്ടെ. സർ അപർണ. അപർണ.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. It's my privilege to extend the heartfelt gratitude to Dr.Suresh Kumar Murugesan for this insightful section on the power of self-esteem for teachers. Your valuable guidance has truly inspired us. A sincere thanks to our principal, Dr. Sunit Kumar sir, for his continuous support, and to Jayagala ma'am, our program convener, for her effort in organizing this event. A big thank you to all the participants for your engagement. Thank you.
Thank you, Aparna. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all.
Okay, thanks.